This episode of Hobie is sponsored by Ho Jeff. Save 25% with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Hello, is this on? Yes, can you hear me? Yes, as we rehearsed, Scarlett. Right. Hello, this is Ruby. And Scarlett. The real stars of 365 Flicks podcast, inviting you to listen to our Yankee friends, the History of Bad Ideas podcast, or as we affectionately call them, Hobie. Yes, it was really funny. I love the news, opinions, and silly game. And their smash hit, the top 5 list that only a Hobie listener could admire. Hold on, sister. Why are we promoting Hobie? Father says listening to them rots our brains and they speak bad American English. Good question. Don't tell Father, but Jeff said we could have all the leftover glitter from Neil's visit over at Dark Angels and Pretty Feet. Oh, lovely. And Blake said he'd bribe us with IOUs. How much in pounds is that? I don't know, but he said it was worth more than Michael Leal's Canadian money. We'll be rich! And Jason said we would get to watch the world burn. How exciting! Let's continue the History of Bad Ideas, the official podcast of the Cincinnati Comic Expo. Look for them on iTunes, Stitcher, Tangent Bound Network, Lipson, Geek Life Radio. Also look for them on Facebook and Twitter at badideaspodcast.com. Remember, the History of Bad Ideas. Almost as good as being Scottish. Cheeky review. Takeaway scare. Don't forget to wear a coat.
No children were harmed during the recording of this History of Bad Ideas promo.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 523, the Floppy Awards 2023. Do we have some cheering over there? Woo! We got some cheering? Woo! Yay! Yay! We got to get that, Jeff, you're going to have to get that cheering button going a lot.
They had the Floppy Awards, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good.
And
okay.
And then they ate Robin's minstrels, and there was much rejoicing. Yay.
For people new to this, I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Blake.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Brian.
I'm Doug.
I am also Jeff.
Scab Jeff. Welcome, everybody. It's our last episode of the year. Released on December 26th, 2023. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Did you have a good Christmas, Jeff?
Loved my Christmas.
Oh, wonderful. What'd you get?
Let's see. What did I get? I got a new wallet.
Oh.
Got some socks.
Underwear?
No.
Oh.
What are those? Boombas? Yeah, Bomba socks.
Oh, fuck those socks.
Big fan of those.
I hate those socks.
Oh, they're great
Jason
socks.
is so
angry that they give socks to, like, homeless
They
people.
do.
That's just an added bonus. They're quality socks.
He's like, fuck homeless people.
No,
they
I deserve socks.
If they were quality socks, You could buy them in a store, and you wouldn't have to rely on the United States Postal Service to deliver them every damn day.
It's called job security, Doug.
Doug, do you have enough packages to deliver?
Doug, it's cheaper to send them out and get rid of the middleman.
I don't want to work that much.
You only got like 3 years left.
Damn straight.
You're retiring at the ripe old age of 52.
I thought you were saying that he was going to die.
Well, that's a shocker. Wow. Spoiler.
I was shocked. What?
Spoiler. So for people that are new to the show, this is our end of the year award show. We get bribes throughout the year, and the biggest award is Canadian of the Year. That's a big one.
That is the best person in the world.
Yes. So that's Doug was a former Canadian of the Year.
Yes, he was.
Brian's wife, Dr. Dana, was a former Canadian. Same year.
Yes.
Same.
Co-Canadians of the Year.
I think that was the best year ever. I
It
think
probably was.
We both promoted it very well. You know, Brian Auer, don't really see much of him. How many times has he been to Canada?
Once,
maybe?
Once this year.
Yeah.
Now, this is Doug harping on last year's winner of Canadian of the Year.
I mean, to be fair, last episode, the fourth best thing to happen to Brian was being Canadian of the Year.
That's true. That is true.
I mean,
but he did.
It's easily a top 2 thing.
It's not as bad as Pezgate, but it's up there, I think.
He did better than Jason C. Brown. He did better than Jason C. Brown.
Who?
I don't know. Blake kept trying to get him on the show. Blake, we got him on the show yet?
Strike's over, now he's busy.
Oh,
he's the best color man in the business.
And we could have had him on, but he wouldn't have been able to talk about anything because of the strike.
Neither are we. We don't talk about
Does
anything.
he believe in ghosts? Does he believe in
Does
aliens?
he believe in aliens?
We can talk out what the fuck we want. We're not part of the union.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that, Cincinnati Comic Expo, October 18th through the 20th in Sharonville Convention Center. Get your tickets next month.
And do you know what I want to talk about right now?
What's that?
Bacon.
What do we got for bacon?
We got bacon candy canes.
Ooh.
It wouldn't be an episode without a taste test.
Yes.
Old-fashioned bacon candy canes. Later on in the episode, Doug's busting out the dill pickle ice cream. Get ready. It's going to be awesome. So this is bacon candy canes.
One question. Will Doug be bursting out that ice cream before we vote for Pittsburghian of the Year? Because that could change my my vote.
It's not good.
All right. Anybody have an opinion other than, well, Jeff spit it out and put it down.
I think the dill pickle one was better.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Oh.
Yes, the dill pickle one was better.
Yeah, I agree.
Pretty good, pretty bad.
Like, as my son would say.
That is not what bacon tastes like.
I don't know what that tastes like.
Maybe candied bacon. No, candied bacon's way better than this.
Doug, what do you think?
No, not. You know, I'm open to eating anything, but
anything,
anything.
It's
interesting.
It's sweet and it has that
smoky
umami, burnt.
It does have a smoky taste. Yeah,
it's burnt smoke, not bacon.
Not what I come to expect from a candy cane.
The company is Archie McPhee. You did not do well on this bacon.
I taste no pig in this.
No. You did well, pig. Or what was that?
That'll do, pig.
That's it.
It's candy cane with
pig.
Oh, it's already called the Floppy Awards. Damn it.
This one is pre-named.
Yes.
It's a sugar stick with smoky burnt.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, we tried it.
The pickle candy cane wins that competition.
Before we get into this episode,
Yes.
How do you spell the plural of floppy?
Floppies.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
I wasn't sure if it was Floppys.
No, I think it's IES.
Okay, I didn't know if you were making it your own, and
No. It's floppies. So yeah, speaking of that, Doug, let's get to the first category here. Are we excited for this?
Sure.
Let's see here. We had Best Superhero Series of 2023. Former winners were Gotham.
Gotham
won for Best Book about the Titanic as
Did Legion win this?
I think Legion did win this one year. Let's see. So, we had fan votes. So you listeners get one vote. You go through the polls that we have on Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. This was Best Superhero Series. I won't go through all the numbers, but I will tell you the nominees were Loki Season 2, Gotham Knights, My Adventures with Superman, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Gen V, Secret Invasion, Invincible Season 2, Harley Quinn Season 4, and those were the 8 this year. In the finals, the fans voted 47% for Loki Season 2. So Loki Season 2
has a
vote. Oh. So we'll go around the table real quick here. Scab Jeff, you start. I was talking to the mic. You need to pull it closer here. There you go. What's your pick of those 8?
It could be any show you want.
Or any other one. Yeah, sorry.
I'll pick Loki Season 2.
Okay. Jeff?
I'm going to pick Gen V.
I'm going to pick Gen V.
Okay, I'm deciding between Gotham Knights
and Gotham,
Gen V, and Zombies, the story of the Titanic disaster.
Good call.
Gen Z.
Gen Z? That's a new one.
Yes.
Gen Z has one vote.
Gen V.
Oh, okay. And Gen Z's in third with 1. What you got, Blake?
I only watched 2 of these 8.
Doesn't matter. Just pick. Which ones did you watch?
The board.
Which did you watch?
All right. Even though I had to deal with time travel, I still liked it. It was Loki Season 2.
Okay. Brian, you're a big superhero guy.
Huge. I'm going to go Gotham Knights.
Okay. It's on CW.
Yeah.
Was. You could have watched it with Arrow.
I didn't even realize it was on yet.
It's over already. Canceled.
It's been on and over.
Canceled. Doug, what are you going with? This is a big one.
I'd like to go with Gotham Knights because that would keep the history of Gotham winning, but that would just make it a tie. So I'll go with Loki.
Oh, Loki Season 2. Congratulations, Loki.
I can't wait for him to listen.
Tom Hiddleston, hit us up at Bad Ideas Podcast to collect your Floppy Award. Any of these winners, if you hit us up,
we need your mailing address.
We will send you a Floppy Award.
So we give it to the person who the show is named after?
Yeah, not the actual creator, just the person who
Or Jason C. Brown, Hollywood Extraordinaire, will come to the show. We'll just give him a gift box of all these Floppy Awards, and he can hand them out accordingly.
Yeah.
So,
you can just go to Hollywood and hand them out to everybody.
on the corner. Nothing else gets handed out on the corner in Hollywood.
Get your floppy here.
Scab Jeff shows up. Hey! Nope. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I've got one rule on handing out floppies.
Next, speaking of superheroes, we're doing Best Superhero Film of 2023. The options were Blue Beetle, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
TMT.
Dynamite, Mutant Mayhem, and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Ant-Man Quantumania, The Marvels, and The Flash. The finals had a tie.
What?
So we had two films had a pick each. The fans voted Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse each have a vote.
Should have had a runoff between the 2.
I could have, but I kind of like both of those films, so I just wanted them both to get a pick. Doug, we're going to start with you.
I'll go with The Marvels. I think it was an underrated film.
Okay. Marvels. Brian, what do you got?
I'm going to go with Samaritan.
Oh, Rocky. So it's Stallone.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone is his name. Rocky is a character that he has previously played.
Oh, it's Rambo.
Remember, Jeff, the wrestling
It's
movie?
Cobra.
Yes.
Number one, or your pick, Blake?
None of the above.
Doesn't matter. You got to pick one.
I did. None of the above.
None of the above has a one vote. Okay.
That's right.
Just vote for Scab Jeff then.
No.
It's like just throwing your vote away.
Oh, yeah. All right, then. I'll vote
Jeff?
for, Big D.
Scab Jeff, you have never won a floppy, and I think this might be your year.
This is my. I did
10th
win
year.
I did win a vote of my choosing at some point.
He won an extra vote.
Yes.
He's pulling the emotional heartstrings. He's talked about his giving up smoking for the year.
10 years I've been trying to get this floppy.
The Susan Lucci of podcasting.
Has everyone else at the table won a floppy?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Jim, have you won a floppy?
I have no idea.
Jim, you have.
I've stolen mine.
I think we won one as an entire group.
Yeah, we've won a couple as an entire group. So, Jim, what's your pick for superhero film?
I am going to go with The Marvels.
Oh, wow. This might be a shocker. My pick, I am going with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Love that film.
That's stupid.
Jeff.
I'm going to go with Aquaman.
It hasn't come out yet.
But it's
it just came
year.
out. It just came out, didn't it?
Yeah. It came out this Christmas.
Okay, you're going Aquaman?
I'm going Aquaman.
Did you like it, Jeff?
Loved it.
The cinematography and the visuals. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I like how Black Manta was only in it for 10 minutes.
He was in it too much. But other than that.
Okay. Scab Jeff?
I've only seen the Flash.
Doesn't matter.
And the Ant-Man, but I'm going to go Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. They say that's a shoe-in for winning Oscar for Best Animated.
Winning this year is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was 3. Guardians of the Galaxy and the Marvels had 2. Samaritan had 1. Big D and Aquaman also had 1.
3. Who else voted? I only have 2.
Fan.
Did I miss one?
The fan vote.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
And
I
me.
had it marked down there.
Yep.
Okay.
Samaritan got screwed, Brian.
It should have been better than Aquaman. That's all I'm saying.
When in doubt.
Oh.
So there you go. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. If you guys would like to hit us up at Bad Ideas Podcast, we'll send you a Floppy Award. Let's see here. Moving on. We'll do a Best Television Show. Then, Doug, do you want to go ahead and get the pickle ice cream after that?
I can do that, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Best Television Show of the year, 2023. Let's see here. We have Primo, Ahsoka, Shrinking, Secret Invasion, Lessons in Chemistry, Special Ops Lioness. Brian, did you ever watch it?
I did. I haven't finished it yet because I got distracted by another Paramount Plus show.
I'm going to ask before you continue, Jason. Is this Best New Show of the Year?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Best New Show of the Year. Best New Television Show.
Yes.
Last of Us, One Piece, Monarch: Legacy Monsters, Lawman, Bass Reeves, Fall of the House of Usher, The Curse, and then finally, Blake's one of his favorites, Silo, Muppets Mayhem, Daryl Dixon, and Twisted Metal.
Are any of these on network television?
That's a good question. No.
Okay. I was just curious.
Lawman, Bass Reeves.
Well, it's on.
Oh, no, that's right. It is.
It debuted on Paramount Plus, but they're going to start showing
That's right.
episodes on CBS.
Because CBS has nothing else to show other than Paramount Plus.
Daryl
shows.
Dixon is the only one that's on AMC.
Yep, Daryl Dixon is on.
Did you watch Daryl Dixon?
Which, again, AMC is not broadcast.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Winning in a shocker, the Muppets Mayhem gets the first vote.
Wow. And that
the
was,
fans picked that at Bad Ideas Podcast.
And that's already been canceled.
Yeah. It has. Let's see here. Brian, you go first. What's your pick?
My pick will be Lawman, Bass Reeves.
Okay. Blake.
I don't think the other ones put as much effort into it as the Fall of the House of Usher.
You're going with that one?
Oh yeah, man, it was awesome. Okay. If you're a Poe fan and all the references and how they tied it all together, probably had some of the best. I mean, I haven't seen almost any of these except The Last of Us. Mm-hmm. That'd be my second pick. But
have you seen Silo?
It's not on here, but
yeah, it is. I said it.
Where? Oh, I missed it.
Do you want to pick Silo?
No, that'd be my third pick.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 picks there. Give them all votes.
Okay, there you go. I got one vote. Okay.
He gets 3 votes?
Yeah, this time he did. Good job, Brett.
Hey, I don't know how I pulled that off.
What do you got?
I'll go with Special Ops Lioness.
You really liked it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he voted for it.
Obviously.
I just don't throw my votes away on nothing, Jason.
Sorry.
Okay, just out of curiosity, the 3 votes, one of those wasn't the extra vote that Scab Jeff won, was it?
No.
Oh. I'm going with The Last of Us. Really enjoyed that show. Jeff?
I'm going to go with the best episode of television this past year, The Last of Us.
Okay. But they were gay. Oh, no.
I stopped watching after that episode.
Oh, I know. Definitely.
Last of Us.
Doug?
Can I save this vote? Because my vote means
No,
nothing.
it doesn't matter. Just go.
You can have 3 votes.
You're kind of like the... Hey, Doug.
But they have to be for 3 different things. Can't give
Doug,
one
like
thing
in the
3
presidential election, you're Hawaii.
I'll stand with Brian here. I'll take Bass Reeves.
Do you like it? Have you seen it?
No.
Oh!
He just trusts Brian.
I trust Brian to make good decisions.
And winning is The Last of Us. Congratulations, Last of Us.
Yeah, Pedro, get at us.
Yeah. Congratulations. Let's see here. Doug, you're going to get, before we get into the next one, we have the best... And now Doug's making my dogs bark around here.
Who let the dogs out?
Okay, we got this before we get into the worst new TV series. Doug, what did you bring?
Van Leeuwen's Dill Pickle Ice Cream.
This is the Dill Pickle.
The third of the trilogy of ice cream.
Fourth.
Fourth.
It is?
Ranch.
Mac and cheese,
That's
ranch,
right, I
and
forgot about the sweet potato.
I
didn't think sweet potato was bad.
Sweet potato wasn't horrible.
The other ones I knew would be bad.
Get ready.
So the people at that Van Leeuwen's is that owned by like Satan?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, here we go.
Blake Array got away from the TV. Blake Array walked away from the table.
He's out?
Blake, you out? It's like Survivor.
Blake is out.
Brian, I feel good with you.
Oh, I was looking forward to this, and that is not good.
Scam Jeff is not enjoying this.
I am out.
I'm going to try a second piece to see if it gets better.
Brian is out.
Brian's on share for the sink.
And he's making noises.
Oh, this should be good.
Damn you, dog.
This can't be good. Doug, how are you still eating this?
The second taste was not as bad as the first, so I guess you
Jason,
get
you
used
ready
to
for
it.
this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Here. Hold that.
Here, I'll hold it.
Okay, thank you. Here we go.
Okay, but unlike the candy cane from last week, you can definitely taste the dill pickle. Oh, come on, Jason, a bigger piece.
No, this is good enough.
You got the pickle pieces in there.
What is that? Is that pickle pieces?
Yes, it's pickle ice cream. What else would you expect it to be?
Oh, God.
Made with real pickles.
You got some water here if you want to chase it down.
It's not bad.
Exactly.
I was expecting the worst.
Well, it's not good.
I don't think it's that bad.
I hate pickles to begin with.
Oh, well, then it would be terrible.
What do you think, Jim?
I wouldn't buy it, but
Put it on the poster. Is that?
But if someone gave it to you for free, you would taste it.
It's not bad.
it's the second best of the 4.
Nah, see, I think sweet potato mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese was not good.
Well, yeah, but
This is better than the mac and cheese.
oh, that pickle
Really?
taste. That
Yeah.
pickle taste
I didn't think
lingers.
the mac and cheese was really that bad.
I don't like the mac and cheese.
I bought one for our house.
Oh my God! Oh, mac and cheese for your house?
Yeah,
Oh.
have everybody taste it.
All right, the third.
But now at this point, it doesn't matter, Jeff. You're fine.
I've had 2 bites, and it
gets better as you try it. I think
I don't
it's
think
the
it's
initial,
that bad.
The initial shock is like, but
Brian, what was your problem?
Brian, Blake, you want to try it some more?
aftertaste, though.
It tastes like shit.
No, it tastes
No,
like
I've
pickles.
had shit before. It tastes more like pickles.
Those pickles taste like shit.
Wow.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah, Corey's pickles are much better than this.
Do you think Corey could put into this ice cream? So yeah, there's your thing. Is it better than
dill pickle, Brian?
ranch or dill pickle? Oh,
So
Oh, this is in no way comparison to the ranch.
for me, the ranch smelled worse
Oh, much. I
Much
didn't
worse.
Smell this.
and tasted bad. Dill pickles smelled
Nothing.
way better and tasted bad. So
So the ranch is worse because the smell was really, really bad.
I really think the ranch one was still. I think Doug left it out for like a week. and
Yeah,
then it
I
was
think it
frozen.
was-
so Doug, go
It
get another
turned.
ranch. Go get another ranch.
There's no more. That was it.
Oh.
Limited edition.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're on the cutting edge here because we get all these great flavors?
Could be.
I told you, Doug found that thing of ranch in the abandoned mail bins in the woods.
Next to the tree app.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he found it in the potato chip aisle at Walmart.
So there you go, everybody.
That was...
So, what's the concept? Do we recommend this? Yes or no?
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't buy it, but if somebody puts it in front of you, you can
The
eat
thing
it.
is, you like pickles. Part of the reason you like pickles is, the texture and all that. The frozen ice cream and whatnot is just not the right vehicle for that flavor.
The sweetness of the ice cream and the dill of the pickle make for trouble, in my opinion.
Starts with a T.
It was trouble when you walked in. Trouble.
Okay, but
trouble,
now we're all
trouble.
older people.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Jason,
Yeah.
you need to feed this to your kids.
Okay.
Because I'll leave it here, and let's see what they have to say about it.
I can do that.
So
Maybe
next
this is
year we'll
geared
get
towards
report.
youth.
Maybe.
I mean, you said your son likes pickles. I mean, what did he say about
That's true.
the candy cane we tried?
He said the pickle candy cane it's good and it's bad. So,
All right.
Put that one on the
Garrett.
poster.
yes.
Geared towards horrible people.
Blake, you didn't like it?
No.
Blake was the first one out.
Didn't he like it? He tried it, was immediately running to the sink to throw it away.
I like that Blake didn't even say a word. He just walked away.
Nothing needed to be said.
Speaking of worst things, we had the worst new series on TV, 2023. Just to let you know, previous winners, I guess winners of the worst new series, were Bel Air, Tiger King 2, Can You See My Voice, Sunnyside, the Alec Baldwin Show, Megyn Kelly, Kevin Can Wait, Heartbreaker, and Bad Judge and Utopia.
Kevin Can Wait won before Brian was part of the cast.
Yes.
He is so angry over there still.
Nominees this year are The Idol, True Lies, Alert: Missing Persons Unit, Gotham Knights, which was also up for Best Superhero Show, MILF Manor,
What?
and FUBAR, which was with Schwarzenegger.
Well, my vote is going off the list.
I think mine is too.
Blake's first. Blake, what are you picking?
There are so many good ones for this.
Yes. What do you think?
I'm going with, it's not going to be popular, but I'm going to say Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Jeff. Or Jim.
The Golden Bachelor.
Hey, that'll get my vote, too.
Not the Golden Showers Bachelor, which is on ABC next year. We already filmed that.
Ew.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm so glad I wasn't there to
Can I retract that? Was Obi-Wan released this year?
Was it?
Because I went further.
You know what? We'll put Obi-Wan down,
I
too.
went further into the series for an Ahsoka than I did Obi-Wan.
We'll do both. You can do both.
Blake gets like 37 votes.
Yes.
Well, it's to make up for all the votes he didn't use the last couple of years.
I got a whole bucket of votes over here
With your name
that I
on
haven't
them.
spent yet. And I'm going to use them all, damn
And
it.
you know what, Blake? You can't take them with you. I'm going to Idol, which is the most awful show I watched.
The title of the episode is Whole Bucket of Votes.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Jeff?
yeah, I'm going with The Golden Bachelor.
Okay.
One, because it is like the one show that we created that made it to the air, so I want us to win a floppy.
True.
And two, it was terrible.
Scab?
I'm going to go Suburban Screams. It had so much potential. Wes Craven doing a reality ghost thing, and it was awful.
Doug?
Obi-Wan was last year, 2022.
Still counts. We'll still put it on there.
Golden Bachelor.
Oh, wow. Brian?
Mainly, I didn't watch any of it, but I'm going to vote for the Golden Bachelor just because their fans were very unkind to me on the internet.
So, did he die?
No, I was just saying I was very happy that he didn't die, or no one on the show died. And apparently that was the incorrect response.
That's amazing. Golden Bachelor, congratulations. You don't even get applause for
If
that
you're
one.
still alive, contact us for your floppy.
If anyone on the show's alive, please stop.
Or has a flop. No.
No. Nope. Okay, before we keep going, we're going to pass it over to Brad, formerly of the Cinema Guys, and take it away, Brad, for your best limited edition soda of the year.
Hey, Hobie friends. It is that time of the year again. This is Brad, formerly of the Cinema Guys, now the host of the podcast Old Man Brad, which is a horror podcast. I am here for another Floppy. It is Floppy time. I love this time of year. I always love hearing what is picked, what is voted on. Unfortunately, I missed out on Canadian of the Year last year, but we won't talk about that. This year, my pick is going to be the best limited edition soda. As you know, I came on an episode and we tried Peeps Pepsi, or as we called it, Peepsy. I know a few people didn't love it. I ended up drinking, I think, like 2 or 3, or I don't know. I think I enjoyed it more than others. There are multiple, there are so many limited edition sodas that come out throughout the year. 7-Up had like a tropical soda that wasn't too bad. Every year, Sprite recently has been bringing out a like cranberry holiday spice drink, which, we won't go into that. And, Mountain Dew has so many flavors that they come out with. I think it was last year before, they had a spicy one, which I didn't try that one. I was like, no, we don't need to try that. Coke has been doing these mystery flavors like Dream and other things that kind of taste like cotton candy or other things. But there is one limited edition soda to take the cake for 2023. And this is one that came out limitedly in 2019, and they have not released it since then. And it came out again for a limited time this year, and that is Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Came out at the beginning of the year. Throughout some of the year, you could find it around, and Pitch Black is probably one of my favorite Mountain Dew flavors. It's like this grape flavor, and there's just something about grape soda flavor that I absolutely love. If you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, they have one called Mountain Dew Legend that tastes similar to Pitch Black. It's close. So it's the closest thing that we can get right now when you can't find it in the store. But my winner for the Floppy for best limited edition soda is Mountain Dew Pitch Black. So there you go. Thank you so much, Hobie guys, for letting me take part in the Floppies. I love doing it every year. I love doing Expo with you guys every year. It's going to look a little different next year now that I am not going to be part of the Cinema Guys. But just follow Old Man Brad everywhere online and watch for my podcast out there, Old Man Brad. I have a blast with it. It's a horror podcast if you're into horror movies. Well, enjoy the rest of the Floppies, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, thanks, Brad. What are you doing?
Hitting the wrong button multiple times.
I'm Brad.
Hi, I'm Brad. Thanks, Brad, for that. Mountain Dew Pitch Black gets a Floppy Award.
Yeah, he liked Peepsy way too much.
Yeah, I thought Peepsy was going to win.
I did too.
Jeff, how does it feel that Mountain Dew Black, a drink, has more floppies than you?
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
It feels bad.
Okay, sorry.
I feel like crying.
It's okay.
But Brian, as a Mountain Dew connoisseur, what do you think of the Pitch Black?
To be perfectly honest, I haven't actually tried it. I tried most of them.
Apparently, it's grape flavored.
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It is better than the Peepsy.
It has to be. Peepsy would have gotten.
I don't know.
vote.
It does still have Mountain Dew in it.
How dare you?
Battery acid.
But part of now we have after Brad's Floppy, we are going to try the Winter Spice Cranberry Sprite.
Yeah, my oldest son picked this up.
And then we're like, hey, that's nominated for a Floppy.
He actually has been looking for this in the stores for us. It's great that my kids have now started picking up stuff for us to try on the air.
Just to interrupt here real quick, you had posted the ice cream on Facebook.
Yeah.
Mario Del Barrio.
Oh, yeah, Mario.
Wants to know, do you guys ever have a side bet going on which one of you might pass out during one of these taste tests?
No, but it's a good one now.
Not yet.
Thank you, Mario.
I wouldn't say pass out before I would say vomit. Like legitimately throw up. I've been close twice this year.
Ranch and dill pickle?
Once today. So.
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Doug.
I have goals for next year is what you're saying.
Yes.
So, what's the punishment if somebody does throw up?
You have to clean
we got to
Jason's
think about
house.
that one.
No.
You got to clean my whole house. Yeah.
Doug has to clean Jason's house for doing this to us.
Jim, punch me in the stomach. Sorry, Doug. So, what do you guys think about this winter spice cranberry Sprite?
I get the cranberry Sprite every year when it comes out.
It's really good. I like it better than regular Sprite.
Yeah, it's very
I
good.
kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
I was expecting the spice to be too much, but I think they got the level.
Yeah, I don't
pretty
really
well.
feel too much spiced on it.
Like
So-
you can tell it's there.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I guess, kind of a ginger ale-y type.
I don't like ginger ale, but this is pretty good.
So when you do these taste tests, you're looking for stuff that tastes good.
That's the goal, Doug.
Oh,
Actually, my oldest son thought
okay.
this. He's like, I kind of want to know what you guys think about this because he was worried about it. So, winter spice cranberry, pretty damn good.
I would recommend it.
Speaking in the food category,
Big fan.
I mean, I guess it's not floppy winning winter cranberry spiced Sprite.
speaking of snacks and everything, Brian and Tony of the Salty Language have a floppy ready to go for us. It's a long one, but we appreciate Tony fighting through it because he had the plague during it.
Oh, no.
And Brian, thank you very much for getting Tony off his ass. He's a lazy bastard. So good job, Brian. Take it away, boys.
Hey, Hobie. It's Brian and Tony from Salty Language. And
hey, guys.
We're here to present something for the Floppy Awards, I guess.
I'll tell you what's floppy is my vocal cords.
Oh, that's certainly not where I thought you were going with that. Jesus.
No, just the plague.
Yeah, Tony's got the plague. So, yeah, we're going to go with the what is it, the top snack mascot of the year.
Yeah, top snack mask as put together by our intern ChatGPT.
Yep, old Bob Robit, our Chat GPT intern.
Hell yeah! Wonder if we could set something like that up. That'd be hilarious. That's something for me to investigate when I'm not talking.
Right.
But I got the nominees here, Brian, and
All
we
right.
can discuss.
All right.
I don't know how long this is supposed to be.
I don't
'cause
either.
You and I tend to just make things way longer than they should be.
Yeah, it's probably not supposed to be very long because they have a variety of categories. So,
well, we all know who the crown jewel is.
True. Anyone but us.
Yeah, exactly. So the first nominee for snack Scott of the year.
Nice.
I got nothing. Is the ever so lovable classic Pillsbury Doughboy, Brian.
Nice.
What do you feel about that guy?
You know, I'm actually kind of surprised that over the years they haven't tried to slim him down.
Like he gets swole.
Yeah, well, not even
You
just
don't-
swole,
dude, you
but
don't
just
get
not as.
swole if you're eating cinnamon rolls. and
Oh, I
busting
understand. I appreciate the fact that they've kept him robust.
Yeah, exactly.
Like let him be thick.
Hell yeah, he's got a dad bod.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
Dad
good with
bods are
that.
in.
I'm just glad that they haven't, been like, hey, you know what Pillsbury Doughboy needs? V cuts.
Exactly. He needs cum gutters.
Yeah. All right, who's the next one? Oh, jeez.
Sorry, I'm dying. Speaking of rotund, Brian.
Yeah.
The next nominee is the also family favorite Kool-Aid Man.
Oh.
The home invader himself.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I always liked the Kool-Aid Man, but he always creeped me out at the same time.
Fair enough. I haven't really seen commercials for Kool-Aid in a long time, Like they just reached that status where they just don't need to advertise. Kool-Aid's just out there.
Maybe you're not watching the right channels.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't watch enough children's programming, which probably is good.
Is it? Children's program is fun.
Well,
depending on the age range.
Right. Like I'm not trying to sit here and watch Callaloo or something,
Right.
Yeah. So. All right. So who's next?
Next nominee is I don't even know if this guy has a name, but the Pringles mascot.
Oh, he's got to have a name. I mean, it's got to be Johnny Pringle, if nothing else.
Like H.R. Pringley the Third, Reginald Pringled Esquire.
He's
a very dapper man.
He does look like a Reginald, but apparently, was it Kellogg's formally acknowledged that his name is Julius Pringles.
Julius Pringles.
I like Reginald Pringles better. So
he doesn't look like a Julius to me. Oh, Julius makes me think of oranges.
Also that, yeah.
And stabbings.
Oh my, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Got 2 more nominees here, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Tony the Tiger. That dude's
Classic.
thick.
Classic.
That dude works out.
Yep.
Fills out that vest.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, what better way to start your day than, a corn-flaked cereal covered in some weird sweetener? Because, when you sweeten it yourself, it's never the same.
Fun fact, tiger jizz.
That'll do it.
Explains the power you get from eating Frosted Flakes.
Also explains why every time in the commercials when you see them go, they're great, it's usually an above-the-waist shot.
Oh, yeah, because he's just unloading into a box.
Boy, I hope this isn't supposed to be a family-friendly episode.
I hope.
All right, who's next?
Last but not least, friend of the show, Brian.
Oh, yeah?
Chester Cheetah.
Oh, I mean,
Kinda. I mean, we at least know the Bandito.
Right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, it's not easy being cheesy. So
it's not easy. He's dangerously cheesy.
You were right. He is dangerously cheesy. Yeah.
I do believe I've seen him in a leather jacket, so he's clearly cool.
Yeah. I'm sure on the weekends he hangs out with Joe Camel at the pool hall.
Yeah, to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
Or at least try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Joe Camel strikes me as the
Matthew McConaughey.
I like about high school girls.
What I like about new smokers? Oh my God, Tony's dying here. Jeez,
I sound like a Joe Camel client.
Tony the podcaster is the opposite of Tony the Tiger. He's not great.
No, I'm frail and have apparently soggy lungs or something.
Oh, that sounds very sensual.
Soggy lungs and a squeaky throat. It's cool.
Dude, soggy lungs sounds like something that they would have called pneumonia before they diagnosed it or termed it pneumonia.
It's true. It's true.
Like,
what happened to Abel?
Yeah. The old soggy lung.
Yeah, got a case of the soggy lung.
Oh. Too much of the vapors.
Right. Doctor just ordered off some cocaine. He's
yeah. All right. Well,
hey, I guess I should get the. I mean, they just brought me the envelope. Right?
All right.
So it's.
Oh, jeez. Looks very official.
It is very official. There's definitely something in this envelope.
Right. Yeah. It's some white powder.
Not another envelope.
Oh.
Hey, so coming in at the 2023 Floppy Award, Snack Mascot of the Year, Brian.
Yeah?
And this is very unexpected and unheard of.
Really?
It's Charlie Bandito out of nowhere 2 years in a row.
What?
This shit's crazy.
How does he keep winning?
I'm starting to think it's rigged.
It's got to be.
Wait.
It's got to be payola.
This wouldn't be a salty language bit if we didn't salty language this real quick.
All right.
What is Charlie Bandito's snack?
I mean, I gotta figure
not what he likes, but what he's endorsing,
right?
Because I'm sure he likes like shit, table scraps,
plastic bottles,
bugs.
I figure it's probably some sort of a dog treat that's rolled in like Cheeto.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
It's some sort of like pepperoni or something, but it's coated in Cheeto.
I like this idea.
Yeah,
but I want to take it for not a dog treat though. I want it to be a human treat.
Oh, okay.
I don't want a cartoon Charlie as the guy.
Oh, okay.
But I do like the idea of like a Cheeto encrusted bacon snack.
Yeah, it's something like that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look like a weird turd.
I'll tell you what it is though. I'm sure it's dangerously cheesy.
Oh, it's dangerously cheesy
because he knows Chester Cheetah.
Exactly. They roll in the same clique. They pick up chicks together.
Yeah, right. Yeah, at the local hydrant. Yeah.
Yeah, but Cheeto, I would bet when Charlie goes outside, he's fucking texting Chester and his boy Joe Campbell. Yeah. Runs of a tough crowd.
Yeah. Tony the Tiger steers clear of him because he's a goody two shoes playing sports on the weekend, keeping his lungs clean.
Well, he's too weird anyway. He's like, oh, step cereal box, I'm caught. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, there you go. Congratulations once again to Charles Bandito. For
2 years in a row,
it's a powerhouse, undeniable talent.
Undeniable.
Yeah,
undeniable. I'm pretty sure you could say undisputed champion of the Floppy Awards.
Yeah, probably. He should be the dark horse favorite for all the categories.
I agree.
Especially Canadian of the Year.
Especially.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, there you go, boys. Hope you have the rest of the show is as terrible as this was, and we'll catch you next time. Check us out at saltylanguage.com.
Okay, thank you, Brian and Tony.
I hope Tony's okay.
His sloppy lung does not sound good. So, and I'm never going to eat Frosted Flakes again.
They're great.
Charles Bandito.
Yes.
Wow.
Again.
2-time Floppy winner, Charlie
job.
Bandito.
Jeff, how does that make you feel?
I think I'm going to win my first one here with the next category.
Here we go. The best Morris of 2023. Picked by us. We have sister/cousin Pam Morris. Scab Jeff.
I think you have a potential bribe for this one.
Morris the Cat. Morris Chestnut. Jack Morris.
Pitching great.
And Garrett Morris.
Everyone's favorite Ant-Man.
And I do have a bribe. This is from Jen, not you.
But from Jen Morris.
Oh, Jen Morris should be on there, too.
So you're saying that with this bribe we should be voting for Jen?
Jen Morris.
That's... I just didn't want it to get away from you should all be voting
for shirt. It's to Jason from Jen. It's really nice.
So she gets your vote, but everybody else is...
No, I'm hoping it's something like really embarrassing that he has to wear and we make fun of him.
Oh, look at that. That's a Yellowstone Dutton Ranch shirt. Well, and a Veronica Archie figure. Whoa. Okay, best Morris of the year. Jen Morris. Jen Morris has my vote. Jim, you go.
I'm voting for Scab Jeff.
Oh, Jen Morris. Jen should have it.
Ooh, and I have the potential to get 2 votes. I'm liking this.
Blake, who do you got? Jen Morris.
Jen didn't get me a T-shirt or
you got a Veronica figure.
Archie Veronica, but I'm going to go with.
But Pam did get you a shit ton of Oreos.
She's probably going to get multiple votes here in other categories too. But I'm going with Pam.
Pam Morris. Brian.
This is a tough one.
Remember, Scab's going to get 3 votes, so we got to stop him. He's going to use one of those votes.
Wait a second.
He's going to vote. He's going to use 2. And Jim already voted for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with sister cousin.
Hey, Doug, what do you got?
That's what it says on the thing. Nominee sister cousin Pam.
I missed out on most of these Oreos, and the fact that she brought them here all for today.
Yes,
Pam.
Pam's got 3. 2. 3. Jeff.
I'm going to vote for Scab Jeff.
Okay.
And I'll potentially hold my other one.
Extra vote. Okay, you got 2. Jeff.
Oh, it's going to Pam.
Oh, Pam wins. Well, throw your vote in. Throw your vote in. Come on, Scab.
Waste your vote. Do it.
No, I'm not going to waste my vote.
Jen, you should have won.
My bucket over here.
Jen, you should have won.
Blake, you have 30 more in your bucket.
Congratulations to Sister Pam. Great job.
I mean, I'm just looking at this spread of Oreos, and
Pam Morris wins Floppy of the Year for the best Morris of the year. Congratulations, Pam. Woo! Get in touch with us.
Brian, I wanted to get you 365 pairs of socks, but I don't know if you like the ankle ones or the bigger ones.
I usually like half and half for the year.
Okay.
Colder months.
Okay.
You know,
colder months he wants knee length. Warm months he wants calf.
Oh
no,
I'm thinking next year, depending on how you vote for the rest of the episode.
I'll take that into consideration.
Better question: should we even do this next category? Because I don't know if anybody watched any horror films besides me.
That doesn't mean we can't vote or have
great.
an
Next
opinion.
is favorite horror film of 2003.
I can't wait to vote on this.
We had Megan,
The Blackening, Evil Dead Rise, Thanksgiving, Scream 6, and Skinamarink. Fan pick of the year was Evil Dead Rises.
Ooh.
Evil Dead Rise. So, Scab, you're the horror guy. You go first.
Out of these, I like Skinamarink the best. It's real weird, but
yeah,
it's creepy.
Jeff, you're a big horror fan.
Oh, I love horror movies. Yep. I want that one where David Harbour played Santa Claus.
Ooh. Silent Night?
Violent Night.
Violent
Night.
Okay.
I don't even know if it was this year, but that's what I'm voting
for.
It
was last year, but it was very good.
I'm going Scream 6. Really enjoyed it. Jim?
I'm not sure. Blake, go ahead and you can vote.
All right. I'm going to go with the little-known, locally produced, low-budget documentary that you can find on YouTube. It's called Miami Town Ghost Stories. So I'm going to vote for Scab Jeff.
Oh!
I'm going to throw my extra vote in.
No. Are you? Are you using it?
I can only tie, right? Or
you could take the lead right now.
Well, this would put me in the lead.
At 2 with 2 votes left.
2 votes left, and okay.
I open the door for you.
Are you using it or not?
I am using it.
Okay. That's a dumb pick. You should have done it for Canadian of the Year. Brian, what do you got?
I'm going to go Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. That's not a scary movie. Doug, you got to get something here.
I was very scared.
You got to do Skinamarink, Evil Dead Rise, or Scream 6, or Violent Night, or Cocaine Bear.
I haven't voted yet.
Oh, that's true.
This could be his year, but he gave me no brides. I'm going with Jeff, Violent Night.
Ooh. Jim?
We don't even know if that was this year.
It wasn't.
I'm going to go Skinamarink.
Oh, we got a three-way tie.
Oh.
Skinamarink, Miami Town, and Violent Night. So we got to revote real quick here.
What are we going to do?
Revote. Scab Jeff.
But we can only vote for the 3 that are tied.
I'm going Violent Night. Jim? Skinamarink?
Skinamarink.
Or Blake? Or we'll wait for Blake. Brian, what you got?
I'm going to go with Violent Night.
Doug?
Violent Night.
Scab Jeff?
Scab Jeff.
Jeff?
Skinamarink.
Blake?
I'm going to dig into my bucket and go 2 Scab Morris votes. That makes a tie again.
Okay, so we're down to Miami Town and Violent Night. The Miami Town documentary. Brian, you go first.
Violent Night.
Okay. Doug?
Violent Night.
Okay.
Scab Jeff.
Okay.
Violent Night.
Jim? I'm thinking.
Scab Jeff.
Oh, Blake, you only get 1 vote this time. You already used yours.
I lost count.
Scab Jeff or Violent Night?
Scab Jeff.
I'm going Violent Night. So close. So close. Violent Night, congratulations. Favorite horror film of 2022-23.
I thought I could sneak in there with my extra vote.
You wasted that vote.
Blake tried to help.
I feel that I was as close there as I could have gotten anywhere.
Before we get to some of the bigger ones, let's do the Pittsburghian of the Year award, and then we'll hit Steve and Izzy. Mostly Steve because Izzy's sick. 2023 Pittsburghian of the Year, which is the worst person of the year award.
Is this something where we should just turn it into the Stork Pittsburghian of the year?
I like that.
I mean, he is probably the worst person.
He is.
Normally.
But this year's special, because we have Stork of Besotted Geek, George Santos of the Mayflower, Kanye West, and Jada Pinkett Smith.
And Doug.
And Doug, because of the ice cream. Jim, who do you go with?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Okay. Blake, who are you going with? Jada Pinkett Smith was also the fan pick, too.
Yeah, I completely agree with the fans. They're 100% spot on out of these 4 people.
Yes.
Jada Pinkett Smith, please go away.
Brian.
No one's talked about me for a while. I'm going to write a book, and then I'm going to talk about a bunch of stuff that no one cares about.
Poor Will.
But at least the slap saved her marriage.
Fuck that.
It did?
She claimed it did.
Oh, but they're not married anymore.
What do you got?
Does that matter to her? Or the cuck?
I don't know. I don't know.
The cuck. Brian, who you got?
Based on just the ice cream alone, no other outside influence about my podcast dad.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I should vote for Dog.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with George Santos.
Okay.
He is an ass.
To be fair, he has won 18 floppies in the past. Just ask him. Just ask
Yeah, we have no record of that.
No, we don't.
I've won the most floppies of all time.
Doug?
Stork.
Oh.
Jeff? Scab Jeff?
Everybody at this table except for Jim and Blake.
So if we all vote for each other, we get more floppies than you.
Ooh.
Jeff?
Scab Jeff.
Do it right back at him.
Wow.
Hey, I voted for him for something.
I'm going off the page. I'm going Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman for fucking paying for their kids to get into college illegally.
Year.
Doesn't matter.
Last
If
year.
Violent Night won, I'm voting for... Fine, I'll vote Scab Jeff. Oh, he lost to Jada Pinkett Smith by 1. Congratulations.
Wait a minute.
What?
Scab Jeff's vote was for everyone at the table but Blake and Jim.
Never mind, I'm going
Scab Jeff is also at the table.
He just tied.
Damn it!
It's tied.
Okay, so we're voting between Jada Pinkett Smith and Scab Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Scab Jeff.
Okay. Jeff?
Scab Jeff.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
I like you. I got to vote Jada Pinkett Smith.
Blake, who do you got? Jada?
Yeah, I gotta go with Jada.
Brian?
George Santos.
Scab Jeff.
Doug? Whoever you pick wins.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah! Jada Pinkett Smith!
I tried to get you the floppy for worst person of the year.
The only reason, my reason for vote, I'd already circled her.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Yeah, and you did it in pen, so and it's final.
Okay.
I just like Jeff too much to give him the
I do like
Pittsburghian of the year.
And his wife got me Veronica.
I appreciate you finding that loophole.
Let's kick it on over before we wrap this up. Let's kick it over to Steve and Izzy of Everything I Learned from Movies.
Everything I learned from movies helps to make life a little bit groovy. With a one-last plot holes of gratuitous movies, it's time to get busy with your friend Steve and Izzy. Hey everybody, I'm Steve, and I'm with Everything I Learned from Movies. And you may be wondering, where's Izzy? She's everyone's favorite. Unfortunately, she's a little ill today, but she sends her love. If she could talk, I'm sure I'd include her in here, but yeah, it's kind of like this right now. So we're all wishing her the best. I'm sure you guys are. Thank you. Thank you everyone out there in podcast land. But today, I'm not here just to talk about my stuff and everything I learned from movies on all the major podcatchers. No, I am here to help with a Floppy Award for the History of Bad Ideas podcast. Now, if you don't know the history of Floppy, I don't know, check out like their 50,000 back episodes or whatever. They'll try to explain it. I don't know exactly what it is. I came in a little late. But, yeah, you know me. I'm Steve, at EILF Movies on X, Facebook, and Patreon. Izzy's at Untidy Venus. And this Floppy Award is for everybody's favorite award, the best Nicolas Cage movie of the past 24 months. Now, we missed last year, so we have to include a couple. But here's what he's been up to. I'm not sure if last time we mentioned The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, or if it was still coming out, or whatever. But that's basically, Nick Cage plays himself and becomes friends with Pedro Pascal, who's apparently a drug kingpin and a superfan. I don't know, just watch the movie if you haven't already. It's pretty good, so that's our first nominee. Next nominee, Butcher's Crossing, where an Ivy League dropout joins a team of buffalo hunters on a journey that puts his life and his sanity at risk. Look, I haven't seen this one, mostly because it's still $20 to see on Amazon, and let's face it, I don't know if it's a Western or a coming-of-age movie about some college dropout, I don't give a shit. But if it is a Western, it's got good company, because the next Western is The Old Way. The Old Way! Let it iron! Not through the heart, but through the life center, 2 inches below the heart. Kudos to you if you can name that movie. But The Old Way is Nick Cage is an old gunslinger with no emotions. And he's also a single father to a girl that has no emotions, and the son of someone he killed back in the day wants to kill him. It's a Western. The tonal shifts of this movie are weird because at times it's trying to be Unforgiven, and other times it's trying to be like
kind of funny with the girl from Firestarter or whatever, the new Firestarter remake they did, as this girl that's just like, why can't I kill him? That kind of stuff. It is kind of weird. Check it out. And then going into this year, there's Renfield. That's right. Nicolas Cage finally is Dracula, and hijinks ensue when his manservant, I don't know, gets a feeling of self-worth or whatever, is actually pretty goddamn hilarious. It is R-rated because, it's like Matthew Vaughn levels of like explosions and people getting killed and stuff like that. It's pretty fucking sweet. But also has a nice nougaty center to it where you get feelings of joy and, it has a lot to do with, like bad relationships. I don't know. Check it out. It's great. Yes, I know Awkwafina's in it. She's not bad. She's in small doses, and then there was The Flash. Look, honestly, I haven't seen this one yet. Steve, you're horrible. Look, Nicolas Cage plays Superman, finally, but it's also sort of, because even he apparently doesn't remember filming it, and it's just fucking CG AI generated bullshit about him finally fighting that spider monster. Look, guys, if you don't know the story, the fucking Kevin Smith documentary about the fall of Superman Lives, or the death of Superman Lives, or whatever the fuck it is. But I haven't seen it either, because apparently it's only through his website. So there you go. The next nominee, Sympathy for the Devil. Nicolas Cage is definitely not the devil, as he hijacks a man and they go for a ride in the vast nothingness of Las Vegas. It's one of those like low budget movies from like the late 80s, early 90s, but done today, and it stars the new RoboCop, Joel Kinnaman or whatever. It's actually pretty cool. Check it out. But it has its moments where it's kind of slow. It's also like one of the first movies to be shot like entirely in a VR studio. I'm not sure exactly how that all works out, but yeah, check it out. And then there's The Retirement Plan, which is basically a comedy version of that Mel Gibson movie Bloodfather. If you haven't seen that, don't worry about it. I haven't seen The Retirement Plan either. Apparently it's $6 on Amazon now to rent, so I may have to check that out. And then he's got one in theaters now, Dream Scenario, where Nicolas Cage pops up in everyone's dreams. Man, have I been there. But yeah, haven't seen it. It's in theaters. Look, if they refuse to release Dune Part 2, what the fuck's the point of going to theaters? I'm also a little disappointed Nicolas Cage isn't the Emperor in that, but we'll see. So yeah, those are the nominees, and if you want to listen to everything I learned from movies, coming up in January, we're doing Highlander Month. There can only be one! February, we're doing random picks, where our guest pick, or we pick for our guest. It's going to be great. Marky March is coming back, as well as April. So yeah, at EILF Movies, that's everything I learned from movies. Izzy sends her best.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Well, Steve.
Izzy.
Well,
feel better.
Wait a minute. Who won?
Nobody. He just nominated them all.
We got a bunch of nominations, but we didn't get a winner.
So all of them win.
Every single Nicolas Cage film that he talked about.
I'm voting for The Old Way.
Not The Flash.
Oh, I'm rooting for Scab Jeff.
Nope, too late. So all of them win.
All of them win. Too bad he didn't nominate Scab Jeff in this category.
Yeah, unfortunately. So now we get to the second biggest one of the year. This is one that we have to hang our head on. It's the 2023 Worsley of the Year Award. This is, somebody that dies in not the greatest way.
Almost like
it's a historical award.
Yes.
Like most preventable or weirdest way to die.
So somebody who has good intentions and dies stupidly because of their intentions.
Like being a man that walks across Antarctica without a jacket. Yeah. Bad idea.
And freezes to death.
Yes.
Well, like trying to spread the word of God to a group of people who are trying to kill you every time you set foot near their island.
And warned you with bows and arrows.
Yeah, they shot you with an arrow that hit the Bible to save you the first time.
And then went back.
Yes.
So that's just God's way of telling him, keep trying.
First one is the submersible crew. The rich assholes that went down in a boat made of screws and plastic. And it blew up.
Video game controllers.
Video game controllers.
It didn't even have portals.
No.
It had portals to look out.
It had one.
Well, it had one by the toilet.
But you couldn't look out and use it, though. So you had to look at everything on a computer screen.
Yes. But you were down there.
bother to go down if you're looking at it on a computer
Because it
screen.
was there.
I mean, you could have sent a unmanned submersible down, and then everybody just cramped into a small room, and they wouldn't even know.
And if you're steering it with a used PS2 controller, wasn't it a PlayStation 2 controller or something like that?
It was like an Xbox or
Or
something.
Xbox controller.
But it was a not an official Xbox controller. It was like one of those
generic
secondary market.
Yeah,
The Tiger Cats.
Yeah, Game Cats, that's what it is.
with a Z.
Yes.
And what happened on the outside, Brian?
They were bolted in.
So they couldn't even
That's
get
right.
out.
Couldn't even get out in an emergency. Bolted in. Bob.
So then you have Remy Lasudi,
Not Remy LaCroix.
influencer, who fell from a 70-story apartment building while trying to film himself climbing it. He wasn't even climbing. He was just kind of leaning off of it. Cameron Robbins, a teenager who jumped off a boat during a graduation party on a dare and either drowned or got eaten by sharks.
Never found.
Brother 3000. He's a Chinese influencer, died drinking 7 bottles of Baijiu spirits during a live stream. Leonard Matif de Novas. He's a pro-gun attorney who was shot by his own weapon while visiting a hospital when a powerful magnetic field from an MRI scanner set the pistol off. The facility stated the attorney had been informed several times of safety protocols, including banning guns and metal objects from the room.
So that means he had the gun with him in the MRI.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Can't take my gun.
Ain't nobody gonna get me in here. I'll shoot this MRI machine before they scan me.
I'll shoot this MRI before they take my gun.
They just turned it on. I'm sorry.
Airline worker in Alabama who was sucked into the plane's engine despite being told repeatedly not to go near it. There was even a safety briefing 10 minutes before it happened.
Wasn't this determined to be a suicide?
That was the second one.
Oh,
there was a
okay.
second one that did this.
Somebody thought, well, that's a good way to do it.
Copycat?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I thought the same thing. No, there was a separate one.
A copycat air traffic controller.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
And going postal is the word.
Whoa. You can't say that in the presence of a postal worker.
God, I hate being a frontier worker. Blake, who is your pick?
It's got to be the submersible crew.
Brian?
The fuck? Come on, man. Submersible. Like, there's no...
Sorry.
No. That's it.
Okay.
I'm going with Scab Jeff. just because at some point he's going to snap and come after us. I want to say, hey, I voted for you.
For death?
I just voted for him. He won't remember.
Okay. Jeff? Scab Jeff?
Well, I think Brother 3000 has the best name, and I think
he had the best.
He had the best name, and I think that he did do a public service by letting people know how many bottles of that it takes.
Yes,
so
it
he's
takes
my vote.
7 bottles.
That's a shocker, Jeff.
I so want to vote for the gun attorney.
Do it,
but how can you not give it to the submersible crew?
I'm going the submersible because it really helped us out all year.
I'll throw a vote to the gun attorney.
All right. Just because he deserves a vote.
He deserved to die, too.
Hey, all of these people deserve a shot.
And he got
Especially him.
Can I change my vote to George Santos?
He died 6 times. So the winner is the submersible crew. Unfortunately, when we shipped the floppy to their families, it blew
imploded.
Up. Yeah, it imploded. So I apologize.
We didn't send them a box that was bolted together with the floppy in it.
We didn't
with the wrong
set.
side socket set.
No, you guys told me to send it. I walked to the ocean and just chucked it in.
They'll get it eventually.
I just dropped it in the Ohio River. It'll flow down. And I was like, whoop.
Something about the current and the tides.
Fuck them. Oh, sorry. Thoughts and prayers. To them. Sorry. Really
T's
feel bad
and
for them.
P's.
Really feel bad for them. Really.
I kind of feel bad for the kid who was just trying to please his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one person in that group,
Yeah.
I feel. sympathy towards.
Pretty much the owner of the company. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He's the number one reason for that victory.
Okay, so it's a big day now. We get to the biggest award of the year, Canadian of the Year.
Oh, not okay. Sorry,
Canadian of the Year. Brian Owl is now officially off the books for responsibilities.
Thank you,
Owl.
Thank you,
Did you
Brian.
just call him Owl?
Yeah.
Owl?
Brian Owl is what he said.
Thank you, Brian. Great, you're right.
Thank you for your year of service.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's not Where's the clapping?
And you yelled at Jeff for doing that earlier.
The exact same thing.
There you go. Canadian of the Year here. Nominees from Salty Language is Charlie Bandito.
Yes, they not only did they give him the mascot, snack mascot, Floppy, they think he should be Canadian of the Year. So he gets a nomination.
Here are the polls, the fans. They had, these were the nominees, Dr. Dana, number one fan Doug, Brian Owl, sister cousin Pam. They picked Doug for that, so that he gets a vote.
Even though he recused himself.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Ms. Marbles, Jeannie of Hobie, Scab Jeff, and Steve of Everything I Learned from Movies. Ms. Marbles gets that one. And then we have Fish, Scab Randall, Meow God, and the whole volunteer crew at the expo. You know what? I'm just going to give it to those guys first. Not the Canadian of the Year, but an honorary Floppy of the Year.
Yep.
So there you go.
I absolutely agree
Everybody
with
okay
that.
with
Jeff, did you volunteer this? I thought we might have gotten an honorary.
He was
Floppy.
not there.
He was too busy getting a hat.
That means we all get one too, I think.
Seeing the bench.
No, I'm getting paid.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We work it. So, the volunteers, great job. All of them did a great job.
Oh,
Corey's son. What?
Does that mean Jeff's stepson gets a Floppy? A new Floppy?
did.
Yeah, he did volunteer.
That's the second one.
Yeah, he's got two.
So there's your wife. How's that feel?
Wow.
Man. So, in that poll,
Sleeveless Jones.
It was Scab Randall and Meow God that both have a vote.
Ooh.
So we have 4 people with votes. Doug, Ms. Marble, Scab Randall, and Meow God. Jim, you go first. Who is your pick?
I think I'm going to have to vote for somebody who made me a yummy
Yummy.
What was that? The
cake?
Ranch ice cream?
No.
The Fruity Pebble.
The Fruity Pebble snack. Ms. Marbles.
Okay. The winner of this for the next year has to, promote and keep the goodwill of Hobie out there. So it's a big responsibility. In my turn, I'm going with somebody that helped me with Disney a lot. I'm going Fish. Sorry. Fish did a great job.
For you.
Fish did nothing for me.
Well, that's why he gets my vote. Fish.
Or this podcast.
He helped me, though.
I don't even think he listens.
Doesn't matter. Jeff.
I'm taking my 2 votes.
You have 2 votes?
Every year you have a spare vote.
Oh, well, I have another one.
Just because you didn't use it doesn't
I haven't
mean...
used it yet. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, it's the last one, and you already cast your vote,
I'm going
so
around.
you're
done.
done.
Fine, then I'm doing...
no, you're done. Your vote is done.
I'm doing it.
Your vote is done.
I'm doing it. I'm doing Scab Randall. I'll do Scab Randall's vote, too. There you go.
Anyway, I'm going to to choose the people who made us yummy, yummy treats. Miss Marbles gets one.
Okay.
And Dr. Dana gets one.
Oh.
And we got a nice George Wendt signed
yes, we did.
Picture.
Scab Jeff, what do you got?
I'm going to go Rocky, the character.
The wrestler?
No. The boxer.
Gotcha. Doug?
Okay, I'm using mine for Scab Randall.
Okay.
I'm using my extra vote for Scab Randall.
Whoa!
And then
Extra votes can't go to the same person.
Okay.
Come on, you know that.
It'll go to Dr. Dana.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use, as the only former Canadian of the Year here, I get another vote.
He's pulling
That's
rank.
going to Scab Randall.
Oh, no. He pulled rank.
Wow, that's 4 votes for her. Brian?
Well, I will use my first vote for Dr. Dana.
Okay.
And then I will use my second vote for Miss Marbles.
Whoa, we got a tie. Blake, what do you got? You have 2 votes.
Blake's got a whole bucket of votes.
Got a whole bucket of them. What are you talking about?
Everyone gets a vote.
I
You
think,
get a vote? You're going to vote? Everybody gets a vote.
So I think Miss Marbles for the Fruity Pebble cheesecake, and I kept asking for more, and she never made me any more.
Oh.
She sent us a second dessert, too, didn't
I wasn't there for that one or a second one.
It was the same day.
The same day.
She sent 2.
I only remember the Fruity Pebble cheesecake, and I kept asking for it again and again and again. Never got it.
Wow, you can't please Blake.
That's right.
Genie of Hobie's out there, too.
Yeah.
Outside?
Yes.
But I will have to go. I will have to go and say, I would give it to the Hobie volunteer crew.
They already got an honorary one.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody else.
I'm going to give them another one anyways.
Okay, that's your first vote. What's your second?
Right. Second one, let's see. The second one, I know she's already won one, but she's giving us a lot of fucking shit here. So I'm going to go with Pam.
Wow. We have a tie.
I have a second vote.
Oh, shit.
And so do you, Jason.
I used it on Scab Randall and Fish.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Man, I threw my vote away with Fish. Damn it!
I'll give it to Dr. Dana.
We have a 3-way tie.
3-way tie.
It's like
I'll
Skyline.
use my second vote.
You don't have a second vote. Shut up.
For
nothing.
For Scab Jeff.
Who's tied?
No. We got to go around. 3-way tie. Here we go. We got
Scab
Dr. Dana, Ms. Marbles, and
Can't-
Scab Randall.
It can't be just Co.
I've never even heard of Miss
Not with
Marbles.
3. Not with 3. We got to go to...
That's because you don't listen.
Because I don't listen to the show. I've never heard of Miss Marbles.
Are we doing 3? That's a lot of people. Should we do... Let's vote.
Canada's a big country.
Okay.
Didn't the last time we had Co is because even after the tiebreaker they tied again?
Yeah, it is true. We can vote. Do we do co-Canadians with 3 people or not? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
That's not co, though. It would be try. It would be try Canadians of the year.
Canadians of the year.
Try Canadians of the year?
Yes.
Aye.
Brian?
Come back to me.
Jeff?
I don't understand the question.
Just say yes.
Just say
nay
yes or no.
I feel it cheapens the award.
I say nay.
It
I say we
cheapens the
at least
award.
have to go through one
Jim?
voting process.
I said aye.
Jason, do you say no? Are you going to cost Zoe another? Really?
Well, it could be tied. We can vote.
She might win in the tiebreaker.
She'd be happy sharing.
Fine. I'll go yes.
Sharing and care. Sharing is caring.
I guess that's enough then, right?
No, Brian didn't vote yet.
Well, yeah, but there's 3 here. Those 2 abstained.
I say no.
Oh, you said no.
It
You said
cheapens
no.
the award.
Yes.
What do you got?
It lessens the
I'll say
award.
no as well.
Brian, it comes down to you. Will you give in to your wife?
Will you allow your wife to be another Canadian of the Year? 2-timer.
It guarantees that she at least shares it, but she can end up
And
getting
they're
it
all
all
3
by
really
herself.
good picks.
The only other multiple winner is Nickel, so she could be in that elite company.
Well, while he's thinking about it, do we
I
want
feel she deserves it all on her own for a change. She shouldn't have to share it again. All 3 are deserving. So, yeah.
We got a tri-champion.
Now we have more people to spread the goodwill of Hobie to everyone across the world.
I'll be honest. We better get some great. We better get some great horse promotion. I'm just saying.
What does that even mean?
I have
What is a horse
It'll be a
promotion?
patch, and it'll be on her saddle.
Oh, can we make a patch?
Yes.
We can. We at least got stickers.
Tell Doug you gotta get with Jeff. Can you design something?
Well, yeah, we got our just regular design. I mean,
Okay, we gotta put Co-Canadian of the year. Tri-Canadian.
Tri-Canadian of the year.
Tri-Canadian. Jim, what do you feel about that?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Scab, what do you feel about that? You didn't even come close.
He came very close.
came very
He
close
came to
twice.
a tiebreaker.
Not Canadian of the year.
Oh no! Well, he got a vote. That's one more vote than I got.
That's true. That is true.
And me.
Well, Dr. Dana very well could have saved my stepson's life.
That's true. That is true.
And I voted for Rocky for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Brian will remember that.
Man, you threw that vote away.
Don't let your stepson listen to this episode.
I fully expect to have a year's worth of socks next year.
You better. Sock month of the club.
Sock club of the month. Sock month of the club?
Yeah. Sock month of the club. This episode of Floppy is brought to you by Sock month of the club.
And he's actually looking for the sock club of the day.
That's it. That's right.
Well, I get one sock. I wear one pair of socks for a month.
Hey, Doug.
Yes.
Your wife is the only one that hasn't won Canadian of the Year yet.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Guess she better make a push for next year.
Was she not part of the Hobie volunteer crew?
Yes, she was.
She was.
Yeah, but she wasn't Canadian of the Year. She was nominated. She got a Floppy.
She got the honorary Floppy
She needs a
for being
Canadian.
the
She just wants you to know what she does for a living.
That's true. That is true. She does game night twice a month?
No.
Okay.
Ow.
So, yes.
I guess your daughter won't be getting any more clothes.
Hey, let's not get drastic. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Hope you guys have a great holiday season. And we'll be back next week. And it's been a pleasure all year. And can't wait to eat more bad food next year. So there you go.
It's all good for us.
It is good for us.
No, some of it isn't good for us.
Like Brian Owl says. Owl says.
Is that spelled O-W-L?
Yes.
Former Canadian
champion of the year. Yeah.
What does he say?
He says you can eat all you want. Your socks will still fit. So there you go.
Well, especially if you get a new pair every day.
He says that because that's not true at all.
The sock monk of the club.
Yeah, those socks fit great.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jason.
Hey, thank you, Brian. You got any parting words real quick?
I was going to say, Jason, thank you for all you do for this podcast.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for living so far away from me.
The Ohio-Iowa border.
Ohio-Illinois border.
That's getting farther away.
And we do have to give props to my wife for putting up with this shit every Tuesday.
And for the delicious chili we ate.
Yes. She actually didn't make any of that today. But she allowed it.
And we didn't even nominate her for a
She
floppy.
allowed us to eat chili today?
Yeah, she did. You're in her house.
Well, I'm thanking her for the chili.
Good job. Good job. She paid for it.
I would like to thank anybody who actually spends time to listen to us.
Absolutely.
And those who interact with us on the socials. I want to thank them for that and continue doing it. We enjoy it.
Yes. Scab, you got anything? Parting?
I didn't know I was supposed to prepare something.
And that's why you lost again. Doug, you got anything?
No, it's just been a great year. I mean, there's a lot of fun stuff happens with this podcast.
Yes.
Glad to be a part of it.
Blake, you got anything? I'm blown away by you really show up.
Go Browns.
Okay.
We just tied the
I got
game.
one now.
No,
Everybody
seriously, it's
voted for
good.
me.
I expect next year, Scab Jeff, you need to have a prepared statement when you show up here next year.
And 365 pairs of socks.
And 365 pairs of socks. half of which are knee highs and half of which are ankle highs for
Wait
Brian.
a minute.
Knee highs.
Oh, wait, it'll be
Yeah.
for the following year. I was about to say next year.
That's
Isn't
right.
that a leap year? Does he need more?
It is leap year.
366 pairs of
but
socks.
The socks will be for the following year. I'm guessing.
So that's true.
But if he really
that's
brings
true.
365, then he left one out, then Brian's not obligated to bring
And I would fully expect you to throw them away each time.
And then
they don't go into the laundry for a 365
That's right.
pair of socks.
Just throw them away.
Wear them once, throw them away.
That's right. And
Always throw
then
them in the
Big D,
donation bin.
I would like
I'm no Bombas.
I would like to have stuff that I would actually look
You're
forward to
Mo
and
Bamba?
enjoy trying this year instead of the shit you keep shoveling us. That'll be very nice. Thank you very much. Brian, I promise not to interrupt you as much. Jim, I'm still trying to do a sense motive on your kind D&D check along with Jeff. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to have to get with Scab Jeff and we're going to come up with the cruelest total party kill next time we play with you. No, I'm kidding. Jason, fuck off.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jason, fuck off.
Your wife, thank you very much for everything. Miss Marbles, I still need a Fruity Pebble cheesecake again.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.
Okay, we ready? Sound good in there? All right, cool.
All right, Alan Sherman, 12 Days of Christmas parody for History of Bad Ideas, take 1. On the first day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me a Japanese transistor radio. On this, what? Really? All right. Okay, all right, I can do it. Okay. Alan Sherman, 12 Days of Christmas parody for History of Bad Ideas, take 2. On the first day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me a history of bad ideas, IOU. On the second day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me green polka dot pajamas and a history of bad ideas. What? Really? Well, that too? Okay, all right. All right, okay, we'll take it from the top again. All right, Alan Sherman, 12 Days of Christmas parody for History of Bad Ideas, take 3. On the first day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me a history of bad ideas, IOU. On the second day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me 2 IOUs and a history of bad ideas, IOU. It's a Nakashima. On the third day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me a calendar book with the name of my insurance man, 2 IOUs and a... Now what? Are you serious? They didn't get the calendar book... Okay, all right, fine. All right, can you just dub this in? Just dub this in. I don't want to start from the beginning again, okay? All right, cool. Let's see, where am I? Okay, yeah. 3 IOUs, 2 IOUs, and a history of bad ideas, IOU. It's better than money. On the 4th day of Christmas, Hobie gave to me... Are you... Really? Nothing? Not the whole thing? I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck am I doing the song for then? All right, fine. You know what? I'm done. Let's just get this over with, okay? 12 IOUs, 11 IOUs, 10 IOUs, 9 IOUs, 8 IOUs, 7 IOUs, 6 IOUs, 5 IOUs, 4 IOUs, 3 IOUs, 2 IOUs, and a history of bad ideas, IOU.